We're out here at the Terry Cemetery, parked down the trailhead. We'll poke around in the cemetery a minute. After that, we're gonna go back up the road here just a quarter mile, do the Watson Cemetery trail all the way down to the river. We'll run down there a little bit, look for some stuff, and come back up through Maude's Crack back to the cemetery. It's kind of cool and dreary today, but might as well be out here hiking. Come along, see what we find. Yeah, there are a lot of slavings here, but I just wanted to get Dewey slavings in particular because Carlo and Kerry and I were out here in October. We stayed down no business and learned that Dewey was the last person to ever leave the No Business Creek Valley. And I just want to find his grave, put it out there. And of course, the Roysdens, Minnie Maude, and Reverend Isha, which Maude's Crack is named after Minnie Maude. A lot of history here in this old cemetery. Okay, we're about a mile at the Watson Pennington Cemetery Road. At the gate. Should be pretty much downhill to the river from here. Came around a little bend in the road around the end of this little ridge, and there's some pretty neat stuff right here beside the road. Kerry went over the hill and took a picture of an old galvanized wash tub, and then we come up on the moss-covered whole bunch of boulders in one little area. I don't know if that would have been a remnant of a fireplace, but it looks like there had been a home place here somewhere, maybe out in there, I don't know. Okay, we arrived at the Watson Pennington Cemetery, and there are a few fairly modern stones here. We're going to go in and look around and check it out. Graves in here with modern stones that you can read, but there are some old field stones, so you know there's some more. That's how a lot of these cemeteries are on these ridges in the backcountry Big South Fork. And there's only maybe that we can find 6-8 graves. Okay, we're gonna try to make our way on down to the Big South Fork of the Cumberland River now. We've locked the gate back. Nice look at it. Go back up here, it looks like the trail cuts off to the right, head down toward the river, so we're gonna head that way. Kinda always a somber feeling. Actually visit one of those little cemeteries for a while, but we'll get on down the trail. Yeah, look how well defined this old road is down through here. It's not on any of the modern trail maps, it's on a real old topographical map or two that I've seen. We're gonna step off the trail here in a minute. We got a waterfall to find, check it out. Yeah, beautiful waterfall. This is right along a little streamy parallel coming down from the ridge top where the Watson Pennington Cemetery is. It's real thing. We dropped all the way up the mountain, and I can actually hear the river, so we're getting close. And we're starting to see signs of home sites. We're walking up on these big rock piles. And while it doesn't look like any of these are foundation stones, probably stacked up just to clear the land. But we're getting close to finding some of the things we were looking for. That little bench, flat spot right there is where all the rock piles were, and we're getting down here and we're finding more. So this is definitely a homestead, and it's right beside the river, because we can see the John Muir Trail, Sheltowee Trace from here. So this may from the trail going to Watson Pennington Cemetery all the way down to here, we have traveled those benches on the hill looking for the old Peterburg cabin site. And while we found, I took pictures of a few of them, but while we have probably found 50 or 60 rock piles, there's nothing we could say definitively is a cabin site. So we're going to move on up the trail. Yeah, a little bit of history of the area is kind of what we're looking for today. A little group of Confederate troops came in here and took over, I think, Peterburg's cabin, stayed for the night. Local home guard in these valleys got together and come in the middle of the night, and they had a gunfight and supposedly killed 7 of the Confederate troops, and they're buried here somewhere in a mass grave. Good picture, but we're getting ready to head up the hill. But this sign just beyond the Parchcombe skirmish sign, and it's blazed, look there, everywhere. So heading back up to the top, Maude's Crack. And under this neat little rock formation right beside the trail comes a spring straight out of Mother Earth herself. You know that would be good water. And this is a different, I'm not a geologist, but this is a different variety of rocks in here than there are. Most of the rock houses are sandstone. This is completely something different. And it's right on the trail. Just a prime example of one of these little plateau streams coming downhill. I can't think the name of this little stream right off the top of my head, but I'll caption it on here. You parallel this up the Sheltowee Trace all the way up to almost to Maude's Crack. Okay, we're almost to the top of the ridge. We're coming up on the back side of the ridge that Maude's Crack is on, down through there. It's pretty big. It's very impressive, big cliff row. We came up the little trail going to look for that formation. We walked right into this. You talk about impressive. Huge, huge rock house. And just at the end of that big rock house, we're starting to get into some of these little cool things. You start seeing these, you're usually close to something cool. Yeah, and I don't remember the name of this. I'll have to caption it on here too. But okay, crawl up in here a little bit. I don't think I'm going up in there, but it's a little arch or a little tunnel right here on the end of this point, just right above the trail. Okay, we kind of bushwhacked our way around that point. You can walk right into this little arch. Can't stand up in it, it's not that tall. And this is in the cliff roll, right around the point, Maude Crack. Pretty neat little thing. If you come out from Maude's Crack and turn to your right when you hit the Sheltowee Trace, that little cliff, that little arch we came up, it's just right there on this point. And it's before the trail goes around that curve and turns back to your right, starting downhill. But it's just right there, 50 yards or less from right where I'm standing. The trail's right there, Kerry's on it. There's some nice little arches and stuff. Small ones, but right here above the trail, Maude Crack. Real neat little area. I had never looked up and noticed it. Okay, we're coming in from the big South Fork from the Archcorn side. If you come up from the no business side, when you top the hill up here, you'll come straight to these signs. Now that's on down to no business. When you come up here and make this corner and see these signs, Maude's Crack is right there. Well, behind those hemlocks, but you're looking at it. Okay, Sheltowee Trace is just, well, those signs are just right down there outside. So we're coming up on Maude's Crack. Somebody mark the tree outside of it, will you? Can't be missed. We thought it was a deer hunter sitting up here. Huh. Anyway, there goes Kerry. Kerry make his way up the crack. We're at the bottom. Maude crack. Little formation called Maude's window, I believe. Okay, Kerry's far enough ahead. So I'm gonna start up now. It's always kind of wet and damp, slick in here, so. Now, kind of winded a little bit, but that is Maude's Crack, and that is one of the most interesting formations in the Big South Fork. And from there, you walk straight out the narrow, damp crack. Straight to this Maude's Crack overlook. And it's incredible. Been out here a bunch and it's in several of my videos, but it's still stunning. There's the No Business Butte and the big cliffs above No Business on the other side. No Business Creek, and it is just unbelievable. The other big thing in the background is Birch Knob. And those are the cliffs on the other side of No Business Creek, probably out Stupid Oak Ridge. And of course, one of my favorites, the No Business Butte. So we're gonna head back up toward Terry Cemetery. Catch you later. Yep, that's Terry Cemetery. Parked right up there. Out of sight. And it's been a nice hike. Hey folks, end of our day, we're back at Terry Cemetery. It's been a good hike. We hiked through some country we've never seen before, down the Watson Pennington Cemetery Road all the way down. That's not marked on any of the trail maps, but it's a good hike down in there. Pretty country. Cemetery, you know, a lot of history there. And to come back up through Maude's Crack, and we saw a couple arches, formations, and a big rock house, and the view from Maude's Crack overlook is always outstanding. So thanks for coming along, and if you like this video, you know, so you can subscribe to my channel, hit the little like button, and leave me a comment. I appreciate that. So till next time, this is Papa on the Woods, leaving Terry Cemetery. See ya.